Hi everyone, and in this video I am going to talk about the sterilization and disinfection. In microbiology there are various methods of sterilization and disinfection, but particularly in this video I am going to talk only about the heat sterilization and disinfection. In heat we have dry heat and moist heat. In dry heat there are hot air oven, incineration and red heat. We can remember this as hot in red. In moist heat we have the processes which are done at less than 100 degrees Celsius, at 100 degrees Celsius and greater than 100 degrees Celsius. Now we will look at the mechanism of actions. Dry heat, the mechanism of action is protein denaturation and oxidative burst. Coming to moist heat, the mechanism of action is protein coagulation. So coming to the first one. In dry heat, as I said here, hot in red, that is hot air oven, incineration and red heat. These three are under dry heat, and in these three we are discussing just those processes which are done at less than 100 degrees Celsius, and we can remember them as VIP. V means vaccine bath, I means inspissation or fractional sterilization, and P means pasteurization. Okay, coming to the first one, hot air oven, which is run in dry heat. Here the process is we heat at 170 degrees Celsius for 1 hour and at 160 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. Here the substances or the things which are done here are glass vases and metal sharps. For this items we do hot air oven, which is under dry heat, and the quality control agent here is Bacillus atrophis subspecies niger. Okay. After finishing hot air oven, next we are going to incineration. In incineration, the temperature we use is 600 degrees Celsius to 1800 degrees Celsius, and when we heat to that extent, that is 1800 degrees Celsius, what we get is ash. So the substances which are done here are anatomical waste, and for anatomical waste we use this process called incineration. Next one is red heat. This also comes under dry heat. In red heat, the substances which are sterilized using red heat are bacteriological loops. Next one, coming to the moist heat. In moist heat, which are under less than 100 degrees Celsius, that is a vaccine bath, inspissation, that is fractional sterilization and pasteurization. Coming to the pasteurization initially. In pasteurization, there are two methods. One is Holder's method and other is a flash method. In Holder's method, we heat at 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes, and in flash method, we do it at 72 degrees Celsius for 20 seconds. That is why it is called as flash, just a fraction of seconds, that is 20 seconds. So the substances for which we apply the process of pasteurization are milk products and dairy products which we eat. And the one important point is there here, that is there is a bacteria called Coxiella which can escape the Holder's method but is killed in flash method. And the quality control agents we use here are phosphatase test and Weyer-Gilkneys test. The next one under less than 100 degrees Celsius is inspissation or fractional sterilization. I will tell you why it is called as fractional sterilization, because here we heat at 85 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes for continuously on 3 consecutive days. That is fractionally, the substance or the bacteria is killed on consecutive days, that is for 3 consecutive days we are doing this procedure, hence it is called as fractional sterilization, and this method we use for culture media. The next one is vaccine bath. Here there is just one important point, we do at 60 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. So far we finished dry heat and in moist heat less than 100 degrees Celsius. Coming to at 100 degrees Celsius, there are two processes. They are Koch-Arnold steamer and tyndallization. And greater than 100 degrees Celsius, we do autoclave. So Co-Chernal steamer, as the word is saying, it's a steamer. So the process we use is here steam. Steam is having a very high penetration power and the heat is latent heat, and in this way it will kill the bacteria. Next, tyndallization or intermittent sterilization. Again, we are saying it as intermittent sterilization because at 100 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes we do this process on 3 consecutive days again. So even tyndallization is an intermittent sterilization process. Next, the last one is greater than 100 degrees Celsius. Greater than 100 degrees Celsius, there is only one process called autoclave. We do autoclave at 121 degrees Celsius, 15 lb per inch square for 15 minutes. And the substances for which we do this process are linen, metal sharps and autoclavable plastics. And the quality control agent which we use here in autoclave is Geobacillus stereothermophilus. So far, coming to the gist of this whole topic, we studied about the heat process of sterilization. In heat we have dry heat and moist heat, and dry heat we remember it as hot in red. Hot in red. Hot means hot air oven, in means incineration, red means red heat. And coming to the moist heat, in moist heat we divide it as less than 100 degrees Celsius, at 100 degrees Celsius and greater than 100 degrees Celsius. Less than 100 degrees Celsius we have vaccine bath, inspissation or fractional sterilization and pasteurization. At 100 degrees Celsius we have Co-Chernal steamer and tyndallization or intermittent sterilization. Greater than 100 degrees Celsius what we have is autoclave. And the mechanism of actions for dry heat, the mechanism of action is protein denaturation and oxidative burst. For moist heat, the mechanism of action is protein coagulation. So this is about the heat process of sterilization and disinfection.